I'm Brad Tito. I'm Program Manager for Communities and Local Government at the New York State Energy Research and Development Authority, NYSERDA. So in Westchester today, there are about 400,000 electricity accounts, nearly 250,000 natural gas accounts. There's a few takeaways from my talk. This is one of them. Utility reported data for electricity and natural gas are now available at utilityregistry.org. That's mobile friendly, so you can look it up. That's NYSERDA's tool to assist community energy planning. Not on there, but also relevant, is there are 130,000 households that use fuel oil in the county, 300 million gallons of gasoline. So we've got a very short time to almost completely transform how we use energy. And at NYSERDA, a big part of what we do with communities is we take your very best ideas and we try to scale them up across the state. So whether that's Energize New York Finance or LED streetlights or community choice aggregation, Westchester has really provided exactly the kind of leadership, policy innovation, and commitment that we need to tackle our most serious energy challenges. So please do keep it up. We really need you. So I'm here to talk about community choice aggregation and how it fits in. So as was stated, CCA in New York State started right here in Westchester with our friends at Sustainable Westchester. And Michel will be speaking in a minute. But so we start with Westchester and 27 municipalities. Now, today, there are 61 communities throughout the entire state that are currently receiving electricity supply from CCAs. And 38 of those communities have chosen 100% renewable energy as their default supply. And I think CCA could even double or triple in the next year or two. So it's growing at a very fast clip. And the potential for greenhouse gas emission reductions with green CCA is significant. And any community, even the county, can that has a climate action plan, okay, can claim major reductions in their carbon footprint from green CCA. So that's another takeaway from my talk is if you have a climate action plan, look at what is CCA doing for that, and then tell that story. So for a long time, we've been talking about goals, and not just for government operations, but also for the community as a whole. And unlike before, now we have some policy tools to actually achieve those community-wide goals, and that's part of why CCA is so important. But it's just the foundation, okay? So the true benefit of CCA comes when we capture the economic benefits of clean energy more broadly. So by creating some of the CCA program opportunities we've heard about, but around community solar, energy efficiency, heat pumps, electric vehicles, smart thermostats, energy storage, using power of numbers to build market clout, negotiating better prices and terms, offering these opportunities through community campaigns. That's what's going to help move the needle on climate change. And so we can also plug entire communities into large renewable energy projects through direct supply. This is also part of the playbook. We've got a new Clean Energy Communities program. The leadership round is going to be released in the very near future. We're going to allow you to pick up where you left off, unlock new opportunities for grants and recognition, all while driving the next level of impact. So keep an eye out for that. But just to conclude, NYSERDA's Clean Energy Communities program now has nearly 600 participating communities throughout New York State. They've completed more than 1,700 high-impact actions. And these communities, believe it or not, represent more than 91% of New York State's population. And Westchester is tied with Onondaga County, so this is a challenge, as having the largest number of designated clean energy communities of any county in the state. So all the communities that are taking action on climate change, it really is making a difference. You deserve to be commended for your leadership. So thank you for the opportunity to participate today. Michel.
I am Michel Delafontaine from Sustainable Westchester. Just thank you, Nina, for introducing and also Brad to mention the power numbers. I'm going to throw more numbers at this. This is the map of Westchester Power, and this is 2020. We want to turn the maps blue. When you look at this, 27 municipalities, hoping to go 28 municipalities this year, and that brings us to more than 1 terawatt hour of energy that we need to supply to our CCA. And more numbers, the county consumption here is showing that if we want to achieve CLCPA 70% by 2030, we're going to move that to 6 terawatt hour for the county. We need additional almost 4 terawatt hour to be produced, and that is equivalent to about 3 gigawatt of solar installation capacity. So, and we try to move the needle on community solar locally. We're still going to need to bring energy from outside the county, about 95% of it. That is why we have been looking at a bundle of generation upstate Western New York and transmitted over here through a high voltage DC, and that is what we call the Empire State Connector. The Empire State Connector is a large project that we're looking at to supply our CCA. So that is my plug, and I'm ready to answer all the questions regarding this.